Good morning, everyone. This is Matt Timney, your Senior Web Administrator. I hope everybody's staying warm out there in these current temperatures. Today we're going to be talking about in our January webinar the QuadroMAX family of modular area lighting fixtures. To talk about that with you will be Shanali Parikh, our Assistant Outdoor Product Manager. Shanali?
Thanks, Matt. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. And I'm here to talk to you both about products that hopefully you're all familiar with, but I wanted to give us a bit of a refresher and try to get you guys updates on what we've been doing with those product families. So today is dedicated completely to QuadroMAX, and I know for a lot of you this has been a hugely successful fixture. And as you know, QuadroMAX started off as our complete outdoor lighting solution. It was a huge flagship launch for us about 3 years back, and it was designed to have 8 mounting options with 5 wattage configurations to meet 4 categories of lighting in one sleek form factor. And while we did see a lot of success with this fixture, we got a lot of great feedback from the field on how we could make this product even better in terms of performance, ease of installation, ease of serviceability. And we took a lot of that feedback to heart and developed a new generation of our QuadroMAX series called the QuadraMax Plus. Now, before I go into QuadraMax Plus, I do want to emphasize that MaxLite still supports and carries QuadraMax first generation along with QuadraMax Plus. And I'll get into why we still carry both the families and where each one will fit into your needs. So let's talk about QuadraMax Plus and what we changed and how we made it better. So QuadraMax Plus is, again, a very similar concept. It's still a very flexible wattage configuration. It's meant to address a variety of areas of lighting, but the QuadraMax Plus has been expanded to have a wider range. So instead of tapping out at about 200 watts, you now have 6 different module options going from 50 watt to 300 watt in 50 watt increments. And on top of that, much like with QuadroMAX version 1, you still get the 10-year warranty, and it's eligible as part of the 10-year warranty plus labor program with end user registration. And both of these products are available as assembled in the U.S. Now, as I said before, QuadroMax Plus is available in 6 different wattage options, and in terms of what other configurations you can manage, we do carry the universal voltage options along with the high voltage options, and on top of that, this one will have type 2, 3, 4, and 5 optics all in stock. So when you place an order for QuadroMax Plus, it doesn't matter which optic you're looking for, we will have it in stock for you. Additionally, in terms of color temperatures available, we will be stocking 5000 K predominantly, and we'll also be supporting stock of 3000 Kelvin as well. We know there's been a lot of push to the warmer CCTs, especially out west, and we've seen that trend growing a little bit, so we want to make sure you realize that we are supporting this in our spec grade fixture. Finishes, bronze will be a standard finish with some inventory of white components available, so we will be able to provide small amounts of white product in stock, but if you ever have large projects that require a different finish, that's also something we would be able to accommodate given enough lead time. And in terms of options that are available, it comes with our standard 3-pin and 5-pin photo control receptacles, and also a photo motion sensor. We use the WattStopper FST211, which gives you the great ability to commission the sensor using a remote control, which really cuts down on your labor and maintenance time. So here's a little bit of a look to kind of show you what we did with QuadroMax Plus. We made it a much more flexible and modular design, and what I mean by that is if you look at the quick connect cables on the picture on the left, you'll see that each 50-watt module essentially interlocks and connects together. And that's really great in terms of replacement in the field. Should anything ever go wrong, you can easily replace this in the field. And on top of that, you'll notice that we have a little blurb on the left-hand side that says easy driver replacement. That's a big one for us. Now, with traditional fixtures, you normally have to unscrew some part of the housing, unwire the driver, replace it, and complete the ensemble. In this case, that entire head module that you see under easy driver replacement, all you would have to do is pop that out. You don't have to take out any screws. You'd have to pop that module out, and we would send you a replacement that looks just like that. It wouldn't just be a driver. It would be the driver inside the head module, and you would snap it into place. And that's it. You're done. I mean, it's really important to think about how much you would be saving in terms of not only installation, but repair costs as well down the road. Additionally, we did streamline the options a little bit from QuadroMAX version 1 to QuadraMax Plus. QuadraMax Plus is available for wall pack applications, area lighting applications, and flood lighting applications. And we have 5 different mountings available. These mountings are similar to what we offered with the first generation of the family, but we consolidated to the 5 most popular mountings that were used for the fixture. And again, on the right-hand side, you'll notice the optics that I mentioned again, type 2, 3, 4, and 5, all readily available. Here's the back of the brochure that you'll see for QuadroMax, which is also available on QuadraMax.com, and it'll give you a little bit more of a breakdown in terms of lumen packages, wattage options, CCT options, and so on. You'll also notice that we have the 10-year warranty logo on here, and it's also an IP66 rated fixture, which I'll get into a little bit later. For the material that I just covered, that is part of our brochure, which is available as a PDF download on QuadraMax.com. So I know I talked about this a little bit when we were reviewing the brochure, but I really want to make sure I hammer these points home. And there's really 3 key things that make QuadraMax Plus an upgrade to the QuadraMax version 1 series. First and foremost, as I mentioned, it's much more modular. You finally have 6 wattages, so we expanded the lumen package range to get you to about a 750 watt pulse start metal halide replacement. Now, this is almost 40,000 lumens, so for a lot of people, it may potentially be a 1,000 watt replacement. You're also looking at a much better performance. As I said, not only are you getting to almost 40,000 lumens, but you also have a DLC premium product, so you're looking at over 120 lumens per watt across the board for all configurations. It also has a high operating temperature, going up to 50 Celsius. And it is an IP66 rated fixture, which was not something we were able to offer with QuadroMax version 1. And in general, you get an upgrade in the terms of the features that we offer with this. We have type 2, 3, 4, and 5 optics. We have a variety of CCTs available, 3K and 5K. We have our 10-year warranty standard out of the box on the parts, and if you would like to participate in the 10-year warranty program, including labor, that's something that would be done through end-user registration. And one thing that's remained the same from QuadroMax Plus versus QuadraMax version 1 is both of them still carry a standard 20 kV surge suppression. So there's a lot of information on this slide, and I'm not going to go into it in too much detail. This is by no means a comprehensive landscape comparison, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of how the QuadroMax Plus stacks up against common competitors. One of the big key takeaways that I want you guys to take away from this webinar is that the MaxLite QuadraMax Plus not only stands up well against the competition in terms of lumen packages and flexibility, but it also has a very unique aesthetic. It has a very unique way of design that makes it so easy to install, easy to service, and easy to maintain. And it's really your go-to when you're looking at a higher-end project that's not your day-to-day job, where they want to keep a uniform look throughout the campus or throughout the entire building. And they want something that looks aesthetically pleasing and has a very unique form factor and a unique design. And this is where the QuadroMax Plus is really your best option from the MaxLite area lighting portfolio. And I know most of you have been using the QuadroMax Plus as an area light. That's where it excels the best. But keep in mind, it does have the versatility of being used as a floodlight application or even a wall pack application as well. So how does it compare to QuadroMax Gen 1? And I would really say that, again, I want to emphasize that we are keeping both of these families in stock. And this is really where the difference will come into play. So while the lumen package range is wider for the QuadroMax Plus, there's definitely a lot of overlap, especially in the 6,000 to 20,000 lumen range. And keep in mind that in terms of efficacies, QuadroMax Gen 1 is DLC standard, whereas QuadroMax Plus is DLC premium. But really the key difference is going to be in CCTs. We will support the QuadroMax Generation 1 in 4,000 Kelvin temperatures, and we will support the QuadroMax Plus in 3,000 Kelvin and 5,000 Kelvin temperatures. Keep in mind, both are fantastic products, and they do share a lot of similarities, such as having a lot of key performance specs that are similar, such as 20 kV surge suppression standard. They come with the same options in terms of 3-pin and 5-pin receptacles and a photo motion sensor. They also both share the 10-year warranty aspect as well out of the box on the part. So that's a big selling point for both of these fixtures as well. So if you ever have any questions regarding our QuadroMax families, whether it's Generation 1 or QuadroMax Plus, all of the relevant information can be found at QuadraMax.com. There you'll see access to our brochure with a PDF download. You'll also see a data sheet, which has a lot more information than what I covered. The data sheet is your resource for any kind of EPA calculations you may need to do. It also has ISO-FC charts, so you can see what the type 2, 3, 4, and 5 optics look like for each wattage. And I also want to use that as a segue to remind you guys that we do have a photometric team available at MaxLite that can help you out with a lot of your layout projects. And something as simple as a Google Earth link is all they would ever need. And from that can be a great resource and asset for you guys as well. So as always, I'm always available to be contacted if you have any questions on the product line, and definitely reach out to me if you want to know more or if I didn't get a chance to cover something that you wanted to learn. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Shanali. That was great. I just want to remind everyone about MaxLite University, www.maxliteuniversity.com. The MaxLite University Lighting Degree Program offers 3 comprehensive courses in lighting fundamentals ranging from beginner to advanced learning. It's free and eligible for the following continuing education units for the American Lighting Association. So if you're looking for those education units or just to further your knowledge on lighting, head over to maxliteuniversity.com. Next up, if you're listening to this webinar and you haven't subscribed to MaxLite's marketing materials, you can do that on the home page, the bottom left-hand corner. You'll see the subscribe button. That'll let you subscribe to the MaxLite Minute newsletter, product announcements, press releases, and webinars. So if you haven't done already, please do that and you'll be up to date with all MaxLite has to offer. As always, we like to remind everybody about our social media platforms. We're hoping that everyone is following and sharing MaxLite on social media, either being through LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. You can check out everything we have to offer as far as our latest product lines, videos, articles, or case studies. So please follow us on all social medias. Thanks. Well, that's it for this webinar. If you have any questions or comments, please stay on the line and they'll be answered as they come in. Thanks and have a great day.